Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My hair doesn't hold the side part very well, but hello, happy Thursday. Sorry, Nikki. Nikki's like, oh my god, how funny. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Cashew. Hello, Liz. Hello, Empress of Cloth. Hello, Ruby Rose. Hello, Nikki. Why, thank you, Nikki. It suits me. I don't know about that, but my hair does not like a side part. So, it is, we're gonna go for it. Got the fake little nose ring on that I use for Amberlynn. Wow. Thank you, Nikki. Well, you guys are hilarious. No, I look like a goober. I look like a goober, but we are channeling, we're channeling our inner emo Rosie for tonight. Hey, Chris. Good to see you. When are you going live, Nikki? Are you going live in a few minutes? Yes, I painted my nails black. Uh, and I forgot to put nail polish remover on my list. Yeah, I got the choker. I did some eye makeup that thank God you can't see very well because I wear glasses because it looks like shit. Walmart didn't have any black lipstick. They were out of the black lipstick. So, and I've had this for years. I've had this for like 20 years. Yeah, nails are painted black. Yeah. And but you still gotta keep the Fitbit. You still gotta track those steps. Hello, strawberries. Hello, Taylor. Nail polish on. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. In my Discord, they suggested using the eyeliner. Ariana was snubbed at the Oscars? Well, that is not okay. I should go out to the local lady bar with this look and pick up a gorgeous emo lady. Mars, hello. Still got to. Yes, yes, there are two new emojis. There are two new emojis. I haven't made more than the two. We have a mods emoji and we have a goth Rosie emoji thanks to Pearl. So we have those two emojis. And I'm going to make more. I haven't had time. So, yeah. I need to get more emojis. Yes, Pearl is amazing. Well, thank you, Straubs. I appreciate that. You all have just been gassing me up the last 2 days. Damn. I'm saying my hair looked great yesterday. Today being like, ooh, look at that look. Oh, no, strawberries. I am not loving it. If you could see the eye makeup, you'd be like, oh my god. Because it looks like shite. So, but it is fun. Yeah, I need facial framing for my fat face. Oh god, a close up? Oh, nobody needs a close up of me, Nikki. Nobody needs that in their life. Because the eye makeup, I know shit about makeup and I can't put it on very well. I stabbed myself in the eye I don't know how many times with the eyeliner. And doing the left eye, because I'm right-handed, I can't, I couldn't see what the fuck I was doing. So yeah, I got the lighting, so yeah, I don't know how many times I stabbed myself in the damn eye today. So, but luckily, yeah, I got the, oh, and my lights are changing colors. I have them set up to change color, which stops whenever I turn off. You can see the flashing. It's because I have my lights set up to change color. But my green screen is, yeah, not playing well with the lights changing colors. So it is what it is. But, yeah, I don't have my hair down very often because I don't like it getting in my face. I I didn't have any black eyeshadow. I put a little bit of red eyeshadow around my eyes. Because again, I don't wear makeup, so I don't buy it. So I only bought like an eyeshadow palette, like a NYX eyeshadow palette, whenever I would dress up as Amber for Halloween. So I don't have makeup, and it probably expires before I can finish using it. So otherwise, eyeshadow would work. I have it on my desk actually. It's right here because I did it here at my desk. I have this eyeshadow palette from NYX. This one. So you threw a tear cup. What's a tear cup? Okay, we're going to turn that lighting off. And we're going to make my lights red. So you wear the same makeup all the time, but your wife, oh, teacup. But your wife will say that you wear too much, or you have too much. Yeah, I don't wear makeup. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it, so I just don't. I don't. I've never worn makeup, so. Ooh, that's a lot of makeup, Mars. So Rosie is still not live. Have you seen her post anywhere, Nikki? But that would go live a little early. Um, I did not do a good job, Taylor. It's only because you can't see my eyes very well because I wear glasses. So, but the green screen is no response. Yeah, I checked her. I checked her YouTube post and I didn't see anything. Why do I have two tabs open for that? I don't get an opinion. Thanks, Taylor. I know. I know. She better fucking show up. Because I'm not doing this again. I know. She was talking about how she wanted to be so emo and like wanted you know she couldn't be emo because it was expensive to be emo. So we're going to... why is that way over there? What you doing? What you doing? Oh, it's because I have that over there. Your Canadian heart is happy. You're I'm giving Avril Lavigne. Oh. I suddenly drew a blank on Avril Lavigne songs. Drew a complete blank there. The red eyeshadow, yeah. I just need a necktie. You know, I have neckties. I should have busted out one of my neckties and put it on loosely. Yeah. Why you gotta go and make it so complicated? Skater boy, yeah. I can't remember the lyrics. He was a boy, I was a girl. She said, see you later, boy. Right, Eleanor, expensive to be emo. Tell it to any emo kid with duct tape wallet, non-skin safe plastic hair jewelry from Hot Topic, and Sharpie Panda eyeliner. I know. Rosie was, what was it, her stream a couple of days ago when she was talking about, I always wanted to, like, be emo, but it was expensive and, like, mom wouldn't let me. But now that she's just in love with Sleep Token and she has this new phallus in her life, she might, maybe she'll explore that inner emo kid. All right. It was expensive, aka mom wouldn't fit the bill, right? Well, because Rosie had that job for a couple of weeks. She had what? She had that fast food job, like what was it, Zaxby's? She worked at Zaxby's in high school, but then um like she couldn't physically do the job after a couple of weeks. It was just, that is the wrong mouse. It was too much after a couple of weeks. Just physically for her. Rosie, your ass better go live. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to buy a whole bunch of shit at Hot Topic, then yeah, maybe it could get expensive. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't expensive to be emo. I was not emo, I was a nerd. I wasn't really anything. I was just me, but I was nerdy. Yeah, she was like 400 pounds. Nikki has the video. Hey, Nikki, I am going to go to your channel. Nikki has her Biggest Loser audition video. And it's quite interesting. Here is Nikki's channel. Make sure if you aren't subscribed to Nikki that you go there. Have you heard the song by Prince, Darling Nikki? That's what I think of whenever I say your name. Where is it? There we go. Rosie's Biggest Loser audition tape. You haven't? Oh, Darling Nikki? It's a song by Prince from back in the 80s. You should listen to it.
What am I passionate about?
Oh. Yeah, so she was, what was she here, Nikki? Was she 21 or 19 in this? I think she was 19 in this. She'll say her age. Shut up, Libby. Just play it.
Hello, my name is Rosie. I'm 20 years old, I'm
20.
5'6", and I weigh about 440. I live in Canton, Georgia, and I just recently moved out 2 months ago, and this is kind of my living space. And, you know, I'm just still kind of moving in, and we moved in about 2 months ago, so it's kind of barren. And this is the kitchen and the new house that...
So this is her kitchen that she just moved into. I guess she's still unpacking or something, because lots of things back here. So I have to use my wireless, my Go microphone tonight. Hopefully hopefully I'm not shouting at you. The Streamlabs wasn't picking up my earbud as a mic.
I just moved into.
Looks like Amber.
These are, we had, before the other...
I think her mom is the one filming, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what a Biggest Loser audition tape would entail, but...
people who lived in here moved out. We had a different table set, and the chairs were much more sturdy, but these are more antique. And so I'm terrified to sit in them. I tried once, but see this kind of lightweight, old, rickety chair.
This is why.
I'm even scared to even try doing the video because I don't want to break it. It's not mine. So that's just one of the problems, is seating. Arms and chairs are never wide enough. And it's just that constant thing. You go into your...
Girl, I feel you. My fat ass. I have hips. I am all hips and ass and thighs, alright? So I feel you, girl. It's like, sometimes those arms on chairs be squeezing you. I'm very much a pair. So I think she's talking about this because she's so heavy, she needs to lose weight because she's afraid in her home here, she's afraid that she's going to break this chair.
The problems is seating. Arms and chairs are never wide enough. And it's just that constant thing. You go into your new environment, and it's that mental checklist that I do without even thinking anymore. Look, surveying the area. Is there a place for me to sit comfortably while I sink into that sofa? Will this chair break? Will I be able to get out of the chair if the chair is too low? Just all these things that you have to think about that you shouldn't have to think about. And
I am all booty, Taylor.
so one time, me and my friend went to the YMCA. It was the first time I'd ever gone. We had walked around. I walked a mile in the loop. I didn't just go and do nothing. I walked around. I felt like, it'd be a good idea to get some exercise since I just got a work from home position. But this lady walked in because we were watching TV in the youth room because we just walked around and I was like, my back's hurting. So we're sitting down and this lady walks in with her kid. And she looks over at me and she just gives me this look and she looks at her son and goes, well, I guess people can't just watch TV here, and walked away. And later on when I talked to my friend about it, she's like, oh, I thought she was just mentioning that to her kid. I was like, no. She looked right at me. Because that's how I'm perceived. I'm perceived as incredibly lazy, fat, stupid. That's just how I'm perceived. And I want to change that. I want to change that. I'm sick of it. Because I'm not. I'm not lazy, and I'm not stupid. I am anything but stupid. I was diagnosed by...
Well, that's debatable. I'm sorry. Be nice, Libby. Be nice. Cashew, she was 20 whenever she filmed this, and she's, what, 30? She just turned 34? So this would have been 14 years ago. Please ignore the giant pimple on my forehead that my hair usually covers up. Liz, I love big booties. Sir Mix-a-Lot song. Yeah. definitely got back.
Bipolar at the age of 16, and I started feeling symptomatic at 15. Dealing
Wait,
with being
wait,
bipolar.
wait. Oh my god, I started feeling symptomatic at...
And I'm not stupid. I'm anything but stupid. I was diagnosed bipolar at the age of 16, and I started feeling symptomatic at 15.
Why do you have a fork? Why are we holding a fork, Rosie? So she was diagnosed bipolar at 15.
Dealing with being bipolar has been a very difficult thing to deal with because you're so all over the board. You're much more likely to have an addictive personality, which I have one, obviously, and it would make me want to eat more. You're more likely to, do drugs or become an addict of some sort. Hence, I'm a food addict, and I know this, and I've learned this through therapy. But the big question is how? How can I make myself do all these things that I do know? I do know most everything about how to eat properly. I've never been able to implement it. And that's why I feel like going to The Biggest Loser would be so important, because
It's not giving you a choice. You're doing it.
Yeah, I think her mom is the one filming. Yeah, emotional support cutlery. This is my emotional support fork. Right, Nikki, forever the victim. Baby got flat. Oh, Mars. Yeah, the thumbnail, Pearl made that last night. That picture.
what was I saying? Because going to The Biggest Loser would give
What's my
me that
script?
push, that I am there, I am focused 100%. I don't have distractions. I'd be able to solely focus and get away and detox from the internet, from the television, from the crappy foods. That's what I've needed. That's what I've been saying I've needed since I was 15, 16. I have been saying, how can I do it? How can I do it? When I was 16, I was looking up on your website and devastated because I couldn't try out, because I was so lost and I just wanted to fit in at school. I was sick of being bullied. I was sick of it. And I am sick of it. And I've been sick of it. But being sick of it doesn't automatically give you whatever it is. And whatever it is, this big...
Really, this one is monetized? Interesting. Yeah, I had like several videos flagged, but a lot of them had the B word in the title.
No, whatever it is.
Motivation?
What?
Motivation.
Whatever it is, the motivation, the drive that I've tried, and sometimes I'll get so gung-ho and I'll start out, but there's this block, this mental block, the physical block, that I can't do it on my own. I
Obviously.
mean, I feel like I've been given so many red lights, and I feel like without intervention, I
Without intervention, you're going to be up to 500 and whatever you are now.
might not live after 10 years.
Well, you've made it to 34. Maybe you should go back and watch this video, Rosie. She was about this size, about a year ago, Nikki, whenever she was using, Manjaro.
The likelihood of me living is slim. 15,
Her mom,
slim.
yeah, I think so.
20, miracle.
Okay, she's still not live yet.
And that's just the sad truth.
If you're making me waste
okay. So this is my...
If she makes me waste my time, I'm gonna get pissed. But this is fun anyway. This video was filmed 14 years ago. So like 2012. 2023, she was smaller than now, but bigger than this, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, 2023. Yeah, she was taking Manjaro when she lost about 100 pounds. She was like in the 400s. But now she's like... So she was 20 years old in this video. So now she's going to tell us about her high school job.
local shopping plaza area here in Hickory Flat in Canton, Georgia.
Hello, Cece. Welcome in.
Your class little section. There's mainly restaurants, grocery stores, and convenience stores, and a gas station, and banks. There's nothing really to do except eat. And I'm just going to count some of the restaurants in this area, right where I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Why does it
9,
matter there are restaurants?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I know that's not all of them.
Why does it matter that there are restaurants nearby? Of course there's going to be fucking restaurants and fast food places nearby, Rosie. It's up to you to make the choice to go to the grocery store across the street instead of going through the McDonald's drive-thru. Or if you are going to get takeout, you can make different choices when you get takeout. Jessica, you're on your way to In-N-Out. So don't be like Jessica and go to In-N-Out. But they sell food. She has to go there.
So you're never out of options, and I think one of them is healthy. There's a Subway right there.
Well, I worked at Subway. I was a sandwich artist when I was in university for about a year. If you're going to get a sandwich, Subway's low on the totem pole. Man, go to Firehouse Subs or like Quiznos or like Penn Station. Go anywhere but fucking Subway.
That's about it. Mainly the main convenience chains, but yeah, that's our shop. That's Canton mainly. That's this little section of Canton, one near me. This is just one of the many examples of how things affect how I do. I can't get in. Like I can't. It's not gonna work. I'll hurt myself and I might not be able to get out. And
Jersey Mike's is alright, yeah. I heard something about their owner.
so the thing with my car is I'm able to drive it, thankfully, but I have to have the setting as far back as I possibly can.
I saw that shady zoom in on that takeout cup there, Nikki. Look at that shady zoom in.
Drive it, thankfully, but I have to have the setting as far back as I.
Yeah. Oh, let me make my Biggest Loser audition tape and complain about all the fast food and all of this. But yet, here, we just got takeout.
Possibly can. The steering wheel's as high as it can go, and my seat has to be as like forward as it can get, so that way it can support my back. And when I get in, I have to hold the steering wheel, get my first leg in, drop in like this. I have to fold myself in.
I mean, it's how most people get into a fucking car, Rosie.
Maybe that. And I have to take my hand and go like this on the console.
I can't
Right there,
remember,
the console.
Liz.
I have to take my hand, grasp on the door, and pull myself in. I normally grab this, adjust myself, and I'm in. And as you can see, it takes all of the space. So
You are crammed in there, girlfriend. I don't know how she could drive that van at 500 pounds.
So as I'm driving right now, as you can obviously see, and you can see the way the steering wheel gets into my stomach. And alright, so I'm just going to show you one of the main things I do is this is my computer. I'm dying to get a new one because this one's really old. But this computer is like, since I've started working, I'm nowhere near on it as much as I used to, but I used to spend, there was a year of unemployment and I lived at my parents' house. And
so isn't this about the age, Nikki, that she started doing OF? Because she's 20 here in this. Didn't she start doing OF when she was 21?
I really didn't do anything.
Yeah, she's not live yet. And there's no post anywhere.
I was really lost, and
Well, we'll hang out
I
anyway,
would be
you
on the
know?
computer about 12 to 14 hours a day,
I don't see any
unless I was
post
watching
anywhere.
TV. And my main life was YouTube. I watch lots of videos about, user-created stuff. I'm really, really, really into YouTube. And blogging. This is Tumblr. I used to spend hours, like I spent 8 hours just hitting this down arrow right here, just to see what was just.
She blocked you on Twitch, Nikki? She really does not like you, girlfriend. She does not like you. You are guilty by association.
Reblog pictures, spread information about whatever I was feeling, and
I think that's why Callie's blocked me. I'm guilty by association with Ilya. Yeah, it's like too bad I can just log out and see everything anyway. Right? It's like you can just make a different account or something, right?
of course Facebook. Everyone uses Facebook, but
She definitely found the body positivity community, Taylor.
just my computer, and I like to write stories occasionally. I really like to write, but I can tell that a lot of what I deal with in my life prohibits me from feeling either the creative flow or
Okay.
prohibits me from just like wanting to feel all that stuff and create, because I feel such low self-confidence a lot, and I feel like, oh, this is just stupid because I thought of it. So that kind of stuff. It's really hard, and I
Have some
love to read.
confidence there,
I really
Rosie.
love to read. Done a lot of read, of course, Hunger Games, Harry Potter, stuff like that, and I like that genre a lot, and I like to read.
Oh.
And when I was a kid, and I was bullied a lot in elementary school, I had like no friends.
That's weird, Nikki. Yeah, you can't even watch the stream. Not even just in the chat. Maybe you can chat, I don't know. That's, wow. I'm bad at art because I'm fat is a hell of a thing to say. my hands are too fat to hold the pencil. But then it starts playing. Huh. That's weird, Nikki.
And so I would read like 300 books in a school year
You
and
logged
100
out to
during
be
the summer
safe.
for the between 4th and 7th grade. And then people would actually finally start to talk to me a little bit. So I just didn't read as much. And since I got into high school, I didn't read nearly that amount. See, I just landed this amazing new job that I've been there for about a month now, and I'm still in training, and it's this amazing desk job that I work from home. It's really nice pay, but it's a desk job, but I love it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to think too much about it. But my job before, I worked at that.
But your physical jobs you couldn't do because your weight held you back.
Was the job that got me out of being unemployed, was at a fast food restaurant. I was so excited when I got employed by this establishment that I had a job, and I was so gung-ho and ready to go in the first week.
Her mom is so bad at filming. It's like,
I worked my ass off. I did everything I could. I did extra above and beyond. And then the physicality hit me.
I'm sure, Rosie.
And I tried, and I pushed, and I pushed, and I pushed. I pushed my bodies to the limit. I tried, and it just wasn't performing like I should have been, and I knew it, and I hated it, and it pissed me off that I couldn't do the job that I wanted to do. It made me so angry that I couldn't.
I'm so angry. Made me so angry. She's always been dramatic. She's more so now.
Couldn't perform because my body was holding me back, and it wasn't okay. It wasn't fair, and it made me so angry. And they tried so hard to work with me, and they were so patient with me, and I knew that, and I understand that.
You can't leave, Maggie. What are you doing?
holding me back. The muscles here and all this extra weight would cramp up, and I couldn't stand.
And the fupa is a lot bigger now. So that's probably why whenever she walks, she kind of leans back a little bit and her arms are kind of back because she has so much weight on the front. It's just, she doesn't really have much of a booty. Says who? Says me, Maggie.
I could barely stand like this. I would sit here and go like this, and it just was horrible. And my feet would pound and swell, and I could barely stand on them. And just standing alone was, I wasn't being paid enough for standing. That's how bad the pain was. Something that I believe that sets me apart from most everyone is my capacity of friendship. That I am able to be
That's right. You give me sass, you get the spatula.
so loyal and loving and kind.
Oh, what was this?
I wasn't being paid enough for standing. That's how bad the pain was. Something that I believe that sets me apart from most everyone is my capacity of friendship. That I am able to be so loyal and loving and
Her capacity for friendship. All of our friends have left her.
kind and able to put myself into all of my relationships that I've been able to muster up with the little self-confidence that I do have, that I know how loyal I am, and that's one of those things that has always been something I could say that was good about myself. And I am loyal and I am kind and I will do everything I can to defend those I love. But that is not going to stop me from winning this show. That is not going to stop me
with clenched fist, yeah.
From winning. I'm not going to sacrifice myself for someone. Knowing this.
I love the mental gymnastics. I'm such a good friend. I'm such a good friend. But I'm not gonna be there to make friends. I would cut a bitch to win Biggest Loser. You know, it's like she's like, I'm such a good friend. I'd be an amazing friend. I wanna, but but I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to kick ass and take names.
Stakes that are at this show, the stakes that are going to be given to me, and I'm not
loyal to her own detriment. She's not fucking loyal.
I'm not gonna let people do that.
You're not going to make friends.
I'm not there to make friends, but I am there to make friends, if you know what I mean. I'm there to make friends.
No, Rosie, I don't know what you mean.
In my life.
Not in the competition.
Not in the competition. What am I passionate about? I'm a 20.
I can turn her up a little bit, yes.
20-year-old girl who wasn't able to graduate high school due to the repercussions of the emotional trauma and the bullying and all of that threw my way at high school. And I know I'm smart enough to do school. I just don't.
Didn't she give a different reason, Nikki? Hasn't she given a different reason? In this video, she's like, oh, because of the trauma and the bullying. But then I think I've heard her say in a different video that she didn't want to have to do a 5th year of high school. So she dropped out after like 4 years because she was going to have to do a 5th year. Hey, DV.
Lost. I don't know.
She's changed her mind a few times, right? But the narrative of, because I was so overweight and I was bullied in high school, I had to drop out of high school because just the trauma of the bullying. Yeah, she had to repeat the 9th grade, I think. Yeah. So the way, I don't know how the high school works in Australia, but in the US, at least when I was in high school back in the 90s, you had to have a certain number of credits to graduate. And apparently she didn't pass enough classes her freshman year to get enough credits for that year, so she didn't have enough credits by the time her senior year came. So she needed to take more classes to earn those credits. So the bullying was going to be worse because her bullies were in a grade below or something. Yeah, I don't. But yet, I just remember her story. Wasn't it in grade school where she like turned around and backhanded a kid? And Rosie's got some mitts on her. So imagine Rosie's mitt coming at your face. Poof. Yeah, so then she got her GED after the yeah, she went and got her GED after dropping out. She was the bully. It sounds like she was. Now, she could have been a bully because she was defensive or just because that's just how she is. In my experience growing up, it was the held back kids who did most of the bullying, bigger, older, and bitter. Yeah, bitterer.
What I want to do. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This competition would be the biggest stepping stool I could ever use to be able to put myself in the right direction, to find myself, figure out who I am and what I want. I don't know what I want, and there's one thing I know I want, and it's to change. And this is the best, quickest, easiest, simplest.
That's what she wants. She wants simple and easy. I can tell you going on The Biggest Loser would not be the simplest and the easiest.
Perfect. It is the perfect way for me to change.
No. No. The simplest and easiest way for you to change is not to go on The fucking Biggest Loser. It's to get into therapy and work on whatever issues you have that have caused you to gain this weight, and then learn better ways to nourish yourself while being in a caloric deficit. Or excuse me, as Emberlyn says, deficiency. You gotta be in a deficiency. She was the hero protecting people who were bullied, but she was also the victim and the bully. Who knows with her?
It's as simple as that.
Ready when you are.
There is one thing that I really didn't think
Still
about
not live.
until just now that I am very passionate about. I just trivialize it because I don't feel completely a part of it, but
Therapy, diet, and exercise? Nah. I'm gonna fly cross country and have Jillian Michaels berate my ass. Isn't that right?
it's being a part of the YouTube community. I don't have the confidence to make videos. I would love to be able to make videos and put them online, but I am so a part and deep into YouTube culture. I just love it so much. I love watching all those amazing, talented people who make low-budget, amazing, wonderful videos, either weekly or daily or whenever they feel like it. And it's just it's so much better than television.
You're so shady, Nikki. Slowing down that Warner. I feel like it. She's always wanted to be a YouTuber. She's always wanted to do social media influence type stuff because it's the least amount of work.
It's so much more real and grounded. And I just love it so much, and I wish I could be a part of it.
I love it so much.
And I don't feel like I can. And something I would love to be able to do is be a part of YouTube. Just like everybody else. It's not just sit there and comment behind my screen anymore. Just to be a part of something. Because I've never felt that before. I've never felt like being a part of something. I was never in team sports as a kid.
Ready when you are.
This is my dad's old shirt. Back in 2005, he got gastric bypass surgery. And I was about 15 then. Maybe if my memory's weird. But he wore shirts like this because it was the only things that would fit. When I was 15, I was about a size 3X. And so when I found this shirt, it's probably about a 6 or 7. Probably, I think, a 6X. And it was very big on me, and that's why I loved to sleep in it, because nothing was ever big on me when I was that age. And I put on the shirt today in the mirror because I was just getting into some house pajama clothes, and I realized it fits me. And I remember putting on this shirt and saying, thank God this fits me. This doesn't fit me. It will never fit me. And here I am. I'm 20 years old. And this shirt fits me.
Now you're 34 years old. And you're bigger than you are right here. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be tight now. Yeah, her audition video. I don't know what Biggest Loser looked for in audition videos, but I don't think it was this.
This could cover an ottoman. And it's a piece of clothing. It shouldn't fit me.
But it does.
I should be wearing normal clothes. I'm tired of shopping online for clothes, and I'm tired of dealing with just that aspect of my weight, let alone, God, the I can't sit in booths comfortably and having to ask.
We're crying because the shirt fits her. And she had said 6 years ago, 5 years ago, that it would never fit her because it's like a 6X. Holding it up in front of herself, it does look like it's roomy. Well, that's just a cross. By the time she puts it on, remember she has depth to her, so that's going to stretch that out. She's crying because the script calls for crying. Cry because you're overweight.
My friends who do like to sit in booths.
Come on, Rosie.
To get a table for me. Or God forbid there's no tables and I have to ask for a chair that more than likely won't be able to support me properly. And just dealing day in and day out with the many implications of my weight that involve everything from my communications with other people, my relationships with other people, and just everything, and that it's, your weight shouldn't define you, but it defines me.
Also, she never uploaded her bread video yet.
And the reason why I'm applying to this show is so it doesn't define me anymore.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't.
So that I can find who Rosie is, because right now Rosie's some overweight.
Oh, she bleeped out her middle name or her last name. Or did you do that, Nikki?
Loser who's starting to find herself, just got a job finally, and spent a whole year at my parents' house unemployed. Year at my parents' house.
Look at that. Nikki blocked out her last name. And here is Rosie always talking shit about you, saying that you're horrible and awful. You didn't dox her last name.
Unemployed job finally, and spent a whole year at my parents' house unemployed. Year at my parents' house unemployed, and hating myself, and just being on the computer 12 hours a day, staying up till 4 a.m.
Hey, you're kind of doing that now. History repeats itself.
Just not doing anything, not going anywhere, not advancing, and I'm finally starting to advance in my life.
Right, Nikki? Oh yeah, this is a throwback blank memes.
This is the biggest advancement I could give myself. This is the best thing I could do for myself. And I know that I can get on the show, and I know that I can win, that I can do everything you need me to do. I know I can. It's my job to make you know that. I know I can. I know that I need this, and I know that Bob could help me. I know that anybody who gives me the chance, I can take it and I can do it. 'Cause this is just, and I'm at the same weight my dad was when
Big Daddy. Right. Right, see, those are choices. She could be making changes right now. I mean, what did she say when she came back from Vegas? She came back from Vegas and was like, I see how much change I need to make, and there's gonna be changes. Just wait. We didn't see anything.
He got gastric bypass, and he didn't get his weight together until he was in his 40s. And I don't want to do that. I don't have horrible health.
Well, girl, you're gonna be in your 40s. You're gonna be in your 40s before you get your shit together, unless you start making some changes right now.
Implications that will hinder me the rest of my life. I can change that now.
Right,
But I
Cece?
feel like I can't do it on my own.
This is the emo Sammy.
I'm just asking for the opportunity. Hell, I'm begging. Because I know it's what I need. Totally. And like I said, I know it. You just need to know it too.
Yeah, welcome to the memberships, Blank Memes. You can play with the emojis. What did Quirky Sins has some funny little videos. Y'all want to watch some weather? Yeah, any of you that live in like this pink area, we're gonna have some nasty weather coming over the weekend, so please be safe. Get your milk, get your bread, get your eggs. Make sure you have your phones and everything charged up, because if you get ice, you might lose power. So get ready for the weekend, because we're supposed to have a doozy of a winter storm. Eight to 16 inches. Damn. Yeah. See, I just stabbed myself in the nose with this damn nose ring. She's quit and started over at least 4 times in 3 years, including quitting YouTube. She's more girl than, right, Nikki? She's insane. We're gonna see if she's gonna. She's still not live yet. Well, let's watch something. Let's watch something. I met London Boy. Fighting anxiety, dealing with strangers in public as a super fat. Your temps will be negative 25. Ooh, CC, that is cold. It's going to be really cold this next, like, 4 or 5 days. It's going to be really, really cold. She deleted all her psych ward visits. Well, luckily, I have them. But we watched her fuck, medical kidnapping. We watched her medical kidnapping videos before. I need to download her most recent ones. Let's watch. Oh, you're in Australia too, Blank Memes? You work outside. Oh my god, Blank Memes, I'm so sorry. That would be horrible. That would be miserable in winter in summer in Australia. My complicated experience with the Mormon Church. Fellow koala. You're so sad you haven't had snow? Oh, Liz, don't be sad. Oh, Empress of Cloth, I'm so sad for you. 51 degrees. A couple of Aussies are here. I love that. But yeah, everybody be safe with this weather coming. I had a grocery order delivered today. If we get enough snow, I'll get to try out my electric snow shovel. Yeah, please be safe if you get out. Make sure you have lots of warm blankets. Keep your cell phones charged in case you lose power. You know what? Let's before we're just going to play this video until we're just going to see, maybe she'll go live at 6 o'clock. You've never seen snow blank memes? Well, I'm sure I have pictures of snow. Would that work for you? Your freezer has enough except that bag of broccoli you should try. the poor broccoli. Didn't you go on a school trip to the snow? You had a school trip just to see snow? I don't know. I'll find a...
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out.
I'm so used to hearing this sped up because I usually speed her up. We're gonna take you on a field trip just to see snow.
Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real. And this is fucking real right now.
Trying to scroll
Hi,
past
welcome
my
to
work.
me. And I think
Trying to scroll past my work pictures. You learned how to ski. Interesting. I do not know how to ski. I can't skateboard either. How fun. Queenslander, so I would have to go interstate. I didn't think my schools had that budget. But to Darwin. Ooh.
this is my first story time of what it was like growing up as a Mormon. I'm pre-recording some content right now, stockpiling for whenever I start my new job. As of filming this, just like 2 days ago was when the haircutting video went up, and before then I was having people asking me to make this video, and anytime I brought it up, people were like, yes, please make it. So I'm going to be kind of just talking off the cuff, because it was about almost a month ago that I actually journaled about it, and I just reread all the entries. So it's not scripted at all, but I may pull up the journal and just kind of re-spark my memory.
Oh, we're pulling out journals as our history. Cue Amberlynn.
Because I journaled like...
Let me work on my Rosie hair. We need a little messy here. Here we go. Is that messy enough to be Rosie's hair?
Like 6 or 8 pages on this topic of just some of the highlights, and so I'm gonna just jump into it. My parents converted as Mormons before I was born, so my parents were not born into the church.
Sorry, hold on. Here you go. This is my deck a few weeks ago. We got some snow. I think this was right after Christmas, I want to say. We got some snow. My poor little deck was covered. Yeah, we had a good 5 or 6 inches in my area. But we're supposed to get more than that this weekend, possibly. Where I live, we're right on kind of the border where we could get a lot or we could get ice. And it just depends how the storm's going to move. Depends what my area is going to get this weekend. Yeah, so that was my deck. Now, where Maggie lives, she's going to get dumped on with a bunch of ice and shit. So please be careful and be safe, Maggie. Yeah, that was November 20... Oh, that was Thanksgiving. November 29th. Yeah, you're going to get ice. Oh, yes. Here is my electric snow shovel. that I bought myself. So we might have to bust this out. Maggie, good thing I like getting dumped on. I have a dump truck. So we'll see if... I bought my brother one for Christmas too. I sent him a text message earlier today. I'm like, looks like you might get to use that snow shovel this weekend. He messaged back. He's like, I hope not, but probably. He's like, I guess I should put it together tonight. Yeah, I got my brother one for Christmas. How does it work? Well, I have batteries. There's two batteries that go in where this orange things are. So this one's battery powered, and it's a snow shovel. So these wheels push it along, and the front's kind of like shovel blades, and it blows the snow. And it blows the snow off to whatever direction I have this pointing. So I push it along, and it blows the snow, pushes it off. Yeah. Electric snow shovel. So we shall see how we'll see how it does. I'll let you guys, maybe I'll record a video if I get enough snow this week, and you can see my fat ass out there pushing my snow shovel on my driveway.
Church. I believe they may have met through church functions, or around the time that they joined the church was when they met. I don't know. They've explained that to me before in the past. That part's a little rocky. I just know that we were all sealed in the temple when I was like an infant.
Here we go. There's a video here, I think, of it working. Yeah. I didn't get it at Walmart, but I got it on Amazon, but that's how it works. And she looks very satisfied with herself. Snow machine down in the slushy areas. That'd be fun.
I believe it was before my mom was pregnant with my brother. My sister is 4 years older than me. My sister has 3 kids that y'all are probably never gonna see, because I don't really be putting kids on the internet.
Don't
like
show them.
No. So that's just kind of my stance on that. And my sister lives out of state, and yeah, so that's my family. I have an older sister, a younger brother.
I think she may be, Nikki. That, or she's gonna start at 7 o'clock her time. Watch her go live at like the middle of the fucking night. She's probably asleep. I mean, she couldn't be bothered to post anywhere. She has a community post? Oh, you bitch. You bitch. I did this for no fucking reason. Hi, friends. I fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot to recheck my schedule and forgot I promised a Twitch live today. I'll be live tomorrow, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. Genuinely my bad. I'm adding this to my calendar right now so this doesn't happen again. I'm genuinely sorry. I don't have a good reason for this. Lol. And I'm in the middle of some other work. Listen here, Rosie. That means I have to go get lipstick. I mean, I guess I can go to Walgreens, see if Walgreens has some black lipstick. The embers of the cloth worth every eye poke. I did not enjoy poking me eye. Am I British now? I didn't enjoy poking my eye with the eyeliner. Do I have to do this again tomorrow? Oh, thank you, Nikki. You do it tomorrow with the lipstick? I can try. I don't know, though. I do need to get my hair cut. Maybe tomorrow I'll go get my hair reshaved. Oh, thank you, Blink Memes. You all are really working on building up my self-esteem, aren't you? Hit Lizzie, Emo Queen. Hello, Lizzie. How you doing, hon? How was soccer? And okay, Amberlyn Mercedes Lolcow, Quirky Lynn Reed. I don't love the choker. Well, I guess. I don't know, y'all. Was I ever emo as a kid? I was not. I was not, but I was a huge nerd. I was just a nerd. I was never emo. But and it suits me. Oh, thank you guys. You wouldn't be saying I did a good job if you could actually see my eyes. The eye makeup is so bad, but thank God you guys can't see it very well. You can just tell that I have something going on, but you can't really see it. You play the other school's boys teams. Awesome. Excellent job, Lizzie. Let's give Lizzie some love for kicking the ass of the boys soccer team. Yeah, I don't think might just might just take a night off from stream. Oh, Heather. Heather posted a picture in Discord, told me to go dye my tips. Heather, are you watching? Dye my tips red. Oh, I guess the light does make my tips look red. Oh, over here. Does make my tips look red. Good job, Lizzie. No, I think maybe I'll just take the night off from streaming. Nikki, are you gonna stream anything tonight? Probably would look good. Maybe. Temporary hair color for tomorrow. You play for the blue team, Lizzie. I know Ilya is going to be streaming tonight in probably about an hour is my guess. A little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Ilya is going to be streaming. And he may be interviewing somebody tonight that may know a certain other YouTuber that has been kind of pissing us off lately. So tune in for that. And I know, yeah, I might take tonight off and we'll just stream tomorrow. Is he interviewing me? Who have I been pissing off, Lizzie, other than Callie? As a dyer, I can attest Kool-Aid lasts forever on protein fibers such as human hair. Yeah. Well, the good thing is that if I just dye if I just dye the tips of my hair, then I can cut it off easily, right? If I just dye the tips. If I don't know, does Great Clips dye hair? Because that's where I go to get my hair cut. What color should I dye the tips? You want it like a bright red? Maybe a bright red on the tips? We can do that. Quick snips. Yes. not really a pink girly. Oh my god, two of you. Liz, the Lizzies. Nikki says red or purple. Aw, you all are too sweet. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can find. I know the name twins want pink. We'll have to see what I can find. I don't know if anybody... I don't know if I can find like a temporary hair dye on such short notice. I mean, I can go out in the morning and get like some temporary hair dye. Get my hair cut and get some dye. Hair chalk? What's hair chalk? I said that so weird. Hair chalk. What's hair chalk? Hair chalk. They have it at Walgreens? Yeah, I think it's supposed to start... I think we're supposed to start getting snow tomorrow, like, afternoon. So, I do want to get my hair cut. Because I do have an undercut. And I need to get it reshaved. It's been a while. I need to get it reshaved. I was not a middle schooler in the 2010s. I was a middle schooler in the early 90s. We don't have Rite Aid. I have CVS and I have Walgreens. So I would have to... I have a Walgreens like 5 minutes from me. Maybe I'll go to no, I'm not going to Walgreens tonight because I look weird. I need to wipe this off my face before I go to Walgreens. Use beets. You know, I have pickled beets in the refrigerator. Because I do like pickled beets. Rite Aid has ice cream? I don't know. But really quick here, before we go, let me do something real quick here. Let me gift a couple of memberships. Because I might as well put money back into my channel, right? All right. Why is it not making a sound? I'm not hearing... Oh, there it goes. All right. Welcome, Minivan. Welcome, Distraction. Welcome, Yada. Welcome, Infernal Hypernova. Oh, Infernal Hypernova. Welcome, Health Warrior. And Lizzie Gwyneth, are you here? So, alright. Yeah, we'll see what I can do for tomorrow. I do want to get my hair cut. Maybe I can get it cut this evening. Maybe in the morning. I'll get it cut in the morning. But we are going to... I'm going to get out of here. I do have meetings tonight anyway for work. So, Rosie stood us up. So, yeah, we'll have to wait till tomorrow because she forgot her own streaming schedule. The shaved head will look badass. I've had it shaved for about 2 years now with the undercut. You just oftentimes can't really see it. So, because I have it shaved up to like here. I go up to like here with it and shave it around. But, right, let me thank the members. Many of them are members not by choice. So, thank you for being members. Crystal Rose, Ruby Rose, Sammy, Liz, Maggie, Land Designer, Lena Naveau, Cashew, Tree Boy, Board Girl, Jessica, Rally Point, Hibiscus, Anna, Taylor, Lizzie, Wasted Potential, Deb Fouch, Fiona's mom, Jessica Zett, CCB, Heather, Amanacita, Bossy Spaghetti, Blank Memes, Ruthie, Kiki, Emily Faye, Pause on Crisco Windows, Echo Circuit Fall, Anthro Kitty, Flicker Mouse, DV, Mommy Long Legs, Zenith Black, H2O Rat, Dancer Gal, Twirly Girl, 222, Fan Turn Snarker, AI Case 1977, Courtney Ramone, Eileen Boney, or is that Eileen Ebony? Sorry, Eileen Ebony. I am so sorry, Eileen. Eileen Ebony. With these, sometimes it's hard to tell because there's no spaces. Leona Lynn, Mel BB, or Mel Beeb, Mel Beeb. I'm so sorry. Annie's Mommy, Nikki T, SK 20,117, Kimmy Jean, MTG Kitty, Wolf Pup, Ms. Durella, The Wrong Shoes Other Channel, Xanax, Dank Fupa, Girl Interrupted, Brian K, The Briar, Lilith Moonchild, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Courtney, Real Life Co, Oliver's Personal Assistant, Hardly Dan, Gracie S, Brianna Tato, Peachy Page, Rindal, L, Miss T for Me, Aaron Z, Mama Llama, Rin, Elegant Mind, Savage Novo, Nocturnal TV, Rumor Research Llama, Mars, Shut the Front Door, Lisa Edwards, Chris, Brittany Kirk, Tammy Chenard, or Tam Mitchnard, well, I'm sorry, Tammy Chenard, Drunk Baby, Strawberries, Fancy Bates, Nikana, Pearl, Vicky, and Blue Hoodie. Thank you all so much for being members against your will, a lot of you, I'm sure. But thank you for being members, and thank you to everybody that's gifted memberships the last couple of days. So I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your Thursday. And again, if you are in an area that's going to get hit by this nasty weather, please, please, please be safe. Please stock up. And yeah, just please be safe. And I will be here all weekend to entertain you. And so will Nikki, I'm sure, for the nasty weather. So we'll be back tomorrow. I'm sure Nikki will be back tomorrow on her channel as well. And we will cover the... I don't even know what to call it. The chaos that is Rosie. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And until next time, be safe and take care.